Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on the 16th-ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Cornhuskers will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Rebels offense will get the first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Rebels will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The Cornhuskers offense will go to work for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hold and fired complete. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Quickly complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Huskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. He's got his man across the middle. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And it's caught. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Breaks into the open. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Huskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He's looking to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Nebraska! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Auburn had an impressive showing there on the Plains, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Bo Jackson is impressed with this one. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They're going back to the ground. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. The Rebels racing to the line in a hurry up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man on the right. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, create.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Cornhuskers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make movement change impossible. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the catch. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. This is now a 7-point game.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him.
He's got it for a big play. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On to attempt to try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. The run from the shotgun. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Catch in the middle, it's Wilkerson. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find your rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off play action on first down. Under fire. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. You know, the entire concept of the play-action fake is to slow down the rush. Didn't work.
No, they didn't bite on it, which was great defense. They didn't bite on it. They knew it wasn't a run. Played pass, continued to get to the quarterback and get the quarterback on the ground.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now the play fake. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we've played one quarter. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll run the screen. Sweet cut there. There he goes. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Rebels will come to the line to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's McClure. Finds a little space. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. To the air, it's Raiola. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Husker! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And the Rebels send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. From midfield, looking for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Nothing but green grass down the middle.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
This offense has it with really good field position. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. On second and goal, he carries again. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Clemson is currently ahead early right now in Death Valley, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by a field goal over Arkansas State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense lining up for a first down play. Here's the handoff. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Rayola. Caught, close to the marker, it's Clark. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Nebraska! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The Little Red's probably turning into Big Red with pride right now with this performance he's turning in.
And, man, he is in his bag. He's running it. He's throwing it. This defense is like, how would I have it and what? Which way do I go? Who's got the football? He is setting this defense on fire.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Catch in the middle. It's Hainsworth. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Forced out of the pocket. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Wide receiver going in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Looking to pass, it's Rayola. Creates a little space. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's McClure. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 3rd. Gets it out quickly. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's McClure. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Hauls it in. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the 2nd half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Rebels will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-round, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That drive, a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Flowers. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Those 2 failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. It's Beal. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. second down, they'll go to the air. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Rebels in a good spot here with second and short. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Firing to the right, complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Kemp. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Punt is in the air. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Dropping back, it's Rayola. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
The Cornhuskers will snap it on first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fakes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 18-yard line, it's first and 10. The give to the back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. After picking up a couple at second and 8. Looking for space, it's McClure. Picked up maybe a yard, it's down at the 16. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Husker! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Toledo is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout those Rockets fans will remember for some time. They're up 14 over the Stallions. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Give to the running back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. Motion from the back. On third and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Rebels decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Let's see what he can do with it. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Rayola. He's got his man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
First down for the offense.
He'll pull it on the read. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they take it in for 6 more points. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got an open man.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
And the Rebels come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to sneak it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side. Turning it on. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
The Rebels look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Keeps looking downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give on the inside. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They've got the screen set up. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this 3rd quarter in style. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. And to christen this 4th quarter, they'll try to hang a 3 on the board. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this fourth quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Pulls and fires complete. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. That's caught. It's Clark. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. He'll keep it himself. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Trying play action. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Raiola. Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll give it to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Can't connect on his first throw. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
The Rebels line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch, called for and made. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive to...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. It's complete. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Now on the option. Now the toss. He's going for the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's McClure. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. He'll do it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today.
Keep going.
Smashes it between the uprights. And wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. He'll bring it out. It's James. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Reads it, fires complete.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together and create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
And the Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Wilkerson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Gets rid of it with the catch. It's Hainsworth. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse